Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, fabulous first grade. Hey, it's Terrific Tuesday, and thank you for joining me here in our PBS classroom. I'm Mrs. Hammock, your first grade teacher, and I was just reading a story called How the Stars Fell into the Sky. This is a beautiful story with amazing pictures, and it's a Navajo legend. So all this month, November, we are celebrating Native American Heritage Month. So you might enjoy learning about different cultures of the Native Americans. And this might be a story you want to check out on Sora or from your Fresno County Public Library. I hope you will take time to learn more about the Native American people. They are amazing. All right, our Sora list is the same as last week. And we are celebrating Robinson, Calwa, Viking, Bullard, and Baird. Great job, 2 weeks in a row. I hope someone else can get on that list next week. Are you ready to get started today? We need to wake up our brains and train our ears for sound. That's right. Today we're going to play a game called Phoneme Addition. That's where we add a sound, either to the beginning or the end. This time we're going to add the sound to the beginning of the word, and then you get to tell me what my new word is. Are you ready? Okay, if I have the word ape and I add k to the beginning of ape, what is my new word? K, ape, cape. Good job. All right, let's try another one. What if I have the word ace? Ace. And I add the sound f to the beginning. F, ace, face. Great. All right, let's try one more. You ready? Age, age. If I have age and I add the sound p to the beginning, what is my new word? P, age, page. You did it. Great job adding phonemes to the beginning of a word to make a new word. You're amazing. Let's get on to our fluency so that we can continue learning all the skills we need to be better readers and writers. Are you ready? Okay, let's review our digraphs. This is the shell card for sh, the sound, and we spell that sound with SH. This is the cheese card for the ch sound, and we spell that two ways, CH, and at the end of a word, TCH. This is the thumb card, yep, and we say that sound th, like with your tongue between your teeth, th, and we spell it TH. Here's the whale card. We say wha, and we spell it WH. This is the sing card. It says ng, and we spell it NG, but it always has a vowel in front of it. Here is our A, apple, ah. This is short A. E, egg, eh, short E sound. I, insect, eh. O, octopus, ah. U, umbrella, And then yesterday, I introduced you to a new sound. This is the train card, and it says train for the A sound. Did you hear it in train? A, good. And look at all the different ways you can spell that A sound. That's a lot. We're just gonna concentrate on one of those ways this week. And the way that we're gonna concentrate is A, this is a blank, but normally in a word that would be a consonant letter, A, consonant E. When we see this pattern in a word, that tells us that the A is not going to say A like apple, but it's going to say A like train. Okay? All right, so I have a word to help us practice. First, we're going to read it without the E at the end. Ready? P, A, L, pal. Good. All right, now, if we put that A consonant E pattern in place, now the A is going to say A, and it says P, ale, pale. Great job. All right, let's try it with a different word. Let's see about this word. I know you know this word. All right, ready? An, man. Good job. That's the short A. Now, if we add that pattern, A consonant E, now the A is going to say A, and it says ain, main. How'd you do? Good job. Do you see how it's important to look for that pattern? That A consonant E tells you that the A is going to say the A sound. It's a little bit tricky, but you're going to get the hang of it. I just know it. All right, so let's take a look at some practice with that. And I have a workbook page for us, and we have some words here. Ate, gate, ape, tape, snake, snake, and ape, grape. They all, do you see that they all have that A consonant E at the end? That's how we know that the A says A. So let's take a look at this picture. What is that picture? Right, it's a snake. Snake, and here's the word snake. S-N-A-K, and don't forget, even though that E doesn't make a sound, we have to have it. That E is giving all of its superpowers to the A, and it says, you say your name. All right, let's try the next one. What is this a picture of? Oh, let's go to 2. There's a gate, a gate. Which one of these do you think says gate? Right, here it is. A. Now there's that E. It tells the A, you say your name. Good job. All right, we'll stop there because we have some other important things to learn today. Today, we are going to learn a little bit of karate. Do you remember when we did karate the other day with our contractions with the word is? We had contractions are. Do you remember? They are a shorter way to say 2 words. So this week, we're going to practice contractions with not. With not. So when we have is not, we can put those 2 words together and kick out the O, and it makes isn't. Isn't. Did you hear how it doesn't say the sound anymore? Is not, isn't. Isn't. And then we have cannot. We have to do some karate to kick out the O. Ready? Kick it out. And now we have can't. Can't. Has not becomes hasn't. Hasn't. Are not becomes aren't. Aren't. Did you see that? It's tricky, isn't it? So I have a little activity for us to practice just to help us get better at it. Because not only do we need to know what they look like in writing, but we also have to, hold on a second, my chart is giving me a problem. There we go. We have to also know how to read them. That's kind of important, right? So if we have is not, we're going to replace the O with an apostrophe. Did you see how that worked? Isn't. The O is missing, and we put the apostrophe in its place. Here we have not, and that becomes haven't. Do you see how not becomes N apostrophe T? And here we have are not, and it becomes aren't. Aren't. Good job. Let's read these sentences. My mom isn't late. That would be the same as my mom is not late, but isn't is a shorter way to say that. Blake and I haven't gone to the zoo. We aren't going to the lake. So if we said this without the contraction, we would say, we are not going to the lake. If we want to say it with a contraction, we say, we aren't going to the lake. Do you see how it doesn't change the meaning of the sentence? It's just a faster, shorter way to say two words. That's what a contraction is. All right, let's look at our high frequency words. We have two of them that we're going to focus on today. Are you ready? This one is now. N-O-W, now. And this one is away. A-W-A-Y, away. All right, so I have a job for you. We need to figure out which sentence the words go in so that they make sense. Because remember, reading is supposed to make sense. That's why we do it. Okay, here we go. Nate gave his snack. Okay, are you thinking about what it might be? All right, let's try the next one. Will you take me to the store? All right, so if I'm thinking about these words, let's try, he gave away his snack. Does that make sense? Right, Nate gave away his snack. And will you take me to the store now? Great job. Do you see how when we put the right words in the right sentence, it makes sense? Isn't that awesome? You're doing such a great job with our contractions and our long A sounds. I'm really proud of you. Make sure that you write to me and send me a letter about all the things that you're working with and learning and reading so that I can send you a free activity book. I think you will love it, and I love getting your letters. It makes me so happy. So I hope I hear from you soon. Will you write to me? Goodbye now, the clock says we're done. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Don't forget to practice your high frequency words. Look for them in a book and make your Tuesday awesome. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
To a brand new day, time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.